Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. I am your host, Tim Brzakala. How many times will I cut out tonight? Well, I bet Nick will tell you, and we'll find out at the end of the match. Guys, welcome to Fandom. Like I said, Nick is here. Nick, how are you today?
I'm doing well, sir. Thank you for having me. Lovely shirt you are wearing.
Yeah, I'm representing the new one of the new categories. Yeah,
it is scaring me already. Just looking at them, they're scaring me. But today's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yes, no, it's gonna be great. I'm excited. We've got the number 3 seed Ascendant going up against the number 14 seed Enter the Dragonzord. I still don't know necessarily what a Dragonzord really is, but that's okay. Both of these teams have had impressive showings. Enter the Dragonzord is 0-1, but they had a good showing against America's Asses in their debut. That's why they are in this tournament. They are the highest ranked of the 0-1 teams that made it into this tournament. So they're here for a reason. Ascendant, on the other hand, we last saw them losing to Necronomicon in the number 1 contenders match for teams earlier this year. And I think they also had a good showing there. It was just luck of the questions. Didn't work out for them in that match. But overall, these are two strong teams. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. Nick, what do you think?
Yes, I would agree that Ascendant definitely looking to show something today. I know personally that they were pretty bummed they did not win that contenders match, but they're a very good team who are definitely trying to prove today. And Dragonzord trying to make a name for themselves. And a win today would be a good way to do that, let's say.
Absolutely. Okay, so enough from us, as one Kaleb Koho would say. Let's go over to the teams right now for promos.
So I've been trying for the past several hours to figure out what I was going to say in the lead up to this match, and I still haven't really thought that through. So what I will say is this: Cam and Koho are scared. How much of it is because of anything we've done, or how much of it is because they have to face the concept of what a hamburger is all about for the movie Warzone teams titles at a later time from when we're taping this? You can decide for yourself. But either way, we feel relaxed. We feel fine. We're ready to have a fun time. We're ready to piggyback off of whatever momentum we established in our previous match. We had a fun time there. We had a good showing there too. RJ, how you feeling?
I just want to finally explain to Tim, a Dragonzord, it's literally Mechagodzilla. That is literally the most basic explanation. What I can tell you the Dragonzord is. It's literally Mechagodzilla.
But with a pilot seat. That's basically
with a pilot seat. That's about it.
But yeah. Whatever your name is, Clash, Ascendant, you guys really need to have one singular name. Maybe we'll beat one out of you so you can just stick with whatever one is left. But yeah, it's morphin' time.
I think you guys need to have one singular win before you can tell us to change our name. Look, end of the day, we've got 2 more wins than you do. So
yeah, we've only got 2 wins.
We've only got 2 wins. Look, end of the day, Nico, I beat you twice. RJ, I already beat you this year. You guys aren't scary. In fact, your team name is named partially after a Bruce Lee movie that I guarantee you neither of you have seen, and Power Rangers, which isn't here. So good job. 0 for 2 on the fandom front. Look, I feel good about this match. I don't know about you. I'm mad about the number 1 contenders match. I'm mad we lost, and that anger has done nothing but fuel me for this tournament. I'm not losing. I'm not losing.
And we're not nervous for this match. We're nervous about our match against Concept, which filmed, a week ago.
Earlier. A week ago.
And drops long before this match comes out.
Yeah.
So we could publicly say the result, but we don't want to give you the satisfaction.
Oh, we won't. Manners maketh man. Let's play.
Well, Nick, not a lot of fire from the Dragonzord type of stuff, but Koho throwing some heat, saying that they are not worried about this match. Cam not worried about this match. I don't know. There's a lot on the line here. There's a lot that just said we won't lose is something that was just said. That's scary. How do you feel about the promos?
They were good. Both teams with lovely little catchphrases. They were so cute, little catchphrases at the end. It's morphin' time. Manners make it man. So cute. I only have one question. What is a Mechagodzilla?
I know what I can tell you later. Okay. Let's get into it with Round number 1, it's going to work like this. Each player is going to get 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If a player gets all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they will be issued a bonus question from a random category. Oh no, what could it be? Okay, each team has 3 repeats and a challenge rule. Are there any questions about round number 1 as we get into the match, gentlemen?
Nick, a Mechagodzilla is a movie that got
God
kicked
damn
out
it.
of fandom. It got kicked
Not
out
a
of
question.
fandom.
That's not a question. Okay, Nick, go ahead and give him the first question.
All right. I will not ask you if you are ready because I fear that Nico will answer. So your first question is, in the category of quotes, what Middle-earth character says, certainty of death, small chance of success, what are we waiting for?
I'm having like weird flashbacks because I was on call with RJ for 3 hours yesterday. Was that yesterday? It was a long day. It was a long day. There's times were had, and now I'm with RJ again. This is the quickest turnaround that I've been on a call with RJ in a while. 5, 4, 3. That will probably definitely have aired by the time this happens. Pens down. We will start with Mr. Holtzman.
Gandalf.
Nico.
I said Gimli.
Koho.
Not again. Gimli.
RJ.
Gimli.
Gimli is correct. So Dragonzord takes a 2-1 lead as we get into question number 2, which is in the category of Disney animation. In Frozen 2, who voices General Matthias, a general stuck in the woods with his men and the Northuldra people? I think this movie is delightful.
It's okay.
It's fair.
I just can't stop thinking about what I would do if I was stuck in the woods.
One could say that you were lost in the woods.
Yeah,
5,
because
4.
you don't really get stuck. Like you're free to move about and whatnot.
Pens down. Nico.
Sterling K. Brown.
Koho.
Sterling K. Brown.
RJ.
Sterling K. Brown.
And Holtzman.
Sterling K. Brown.
Clean sweep, 4-3.
Your next question is in the category of the MCU. I have retired my bit.
For good reason.
In the category of the MCU, in Avengers Endgame, after Tony turns down the opportunity to help with the time heist, who do Widow, Cap, and Scott go to next?
I feel like our banter wasn't very good on those first 2 questions, and we kind of need to
We could get there.
we need to get there. So I'm all for the bashing of the person who stole your catchphrase.
It's such a lame catchphrase. So to rip it off to me
it could just be a form of flattery that they did it.
I guess, but I didn't see any citation.
One. Feds down. Koho.
In all of his Professor Glory, Hulk.
And RJ.
I put Hulk/Bruce.
We can accept that. Cam.
I wrote Timberkala.
Hey, I get it. And Nico.
Dab. Professor Hulk.
Dab. Yes, we can accept all those answers. 6-5. As we get into the next question in Jurassic Park. In Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which member of the crew helps save Blue after Blue is shot?
Would you rather be stuck in the woods or like on an island that's getting destroyed by a volcano?
Definitely stuck in the woods.
Oh.
At least I have a shot there. I don't think I have a shot on a volcanic island filled with dinosaurs.
What if we played You Raise Me Up as the
3.
That was
2,
great. That was
1.
great.
Feds down. RJ, we'll start with you.
I forgot her name. I took a guess that it was Zaya.
Cam.
I also said Zaya, however you say her name. I haven't seen the movie.
Nico.
I was half paying attention the one time I saw this movie, so I just wrote Owen.
And Koho.
I said Franklin.
Zia is correct. So RJ and Cam
I didn't see the movie.
will hit that. I believe RJ is the only one that remains perfect
That is correct.
as we get into the next one.
Your next category is the Wizarding World. Your question: in the Crimes of Grindelwald, what type of creature does Newt have living in water in his house?
I believe I was once told by somebody on this call, fuck this movie. I'm not going to watch it. I don't care if I get a trivia question about it.
Let's see if that word holds up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking, Cody. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about someone playing this match right now. 5, 4,
Does his name rhyme with
3,
Shmaleb Schmoho?
2, 1. Pens down. No, it doesn't. We are back to Cam.
I said a Thunderbird.
And Nico.
I think he's right, but I wrote Loch Ness Monster because I couldn't think of anything else.
You're much closer than Thunderbird. We'll go to Koho.
I knew it was a Loch Ness Monster looking fucker. The only thing I could think of was Bowtruckle. So no.
I know it now.
And RJ.
Yeah, I don't know its proper name, but they're right. It's the Loch Ness Monster looking thing.
It is called a Kelpie. A Kelpie.
Kelpie. That's right.
I've seen that movie this year.
That's right.
I still couldn't tell you that.
To be fair, I was talking about Cameron Holtzman. I believe he wrote that.
Oh, did I actually say that?
I believe he said that in a review on Letterboxd.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Koho watched the first half of that movie, and I watched the second half.
You must have been even more confused than people who watched the first half.
All right, next question is in Pixar. What subject in school does Dash need help with in Incredibles 2? I want to quote this so bad, but I can't.
Fair.
I feel you,
Just watch
Tim.
this movie.
I feel you.
I was going to ask you what subject in school was your favorite. You probably shouldn't answer.
Lunch. 3, 2,
Well, now they
1.
know the answer is not one. So there you go.
There's another one. Okay, I believe we are to Nico.
Why would they change math?
That's what I wanted to say. Koho.
Math is math.
And RJ.
Math.
All right, and Cam.
But the other way worked just fine. I don't know that way.
All correct. I have Dragonzord 9, Ascendant 8.
Yep.
All right. What's the next
Yep.
question?
Your next question is in the category of Star Trek. And your question: who is the captain of the USS Defiant in Star Trek First Contact?
I don't know if you know this or not, but there is someone on this call who's a bigger Trek fan than you.
You
I
know,
would like to say I've never claimed that.
I know. And I know it seems like we're gatekeeping by being mean to Koho about it, but that's not the case. We're just jabbing at him. It's fun. 5,
I was just really confused where that part of the narrative came from.
2.
we couldn't all grow up Trek fans.
Pens down. Koho, we're gonna start with you.
Worf.
And RJ.
Total guess. Worf.
And Cam.
Worf.
And Nico.
I was thinking Worf, and then for some reason figured, no, it's not Worf, and so I wrote Pike.
That is incorrect. So Worf is correct. It is now tied 10-10. Tie game. All right. Next question is in Rocky. You raise me up. Okay. The question in Rocky. In which Rocky film do Rocky and Adrian get married? I love. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's a very different tone than what I was going to.
Marriage. Love is love. What were you going to say? You going to say something
Would
negative?
you rather be killed in a boxing match or killed on an island where a volcano?
When Tim said to up the banter, Twohig did not shy away.
Hands down, sweet mercy. I think we're to RJ.
My fuck.
Rocky 2.
We're going to Cam next.
Rocky 2, Rocky 2 Furious.
Nico.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind marrying me too much, Rocky 2.
And Koho.
Rocky 2.
All right. So we are tied again, 12-12, as we get into the next one, Nick.
The next one is in YA Dystopia. And the question: in Divergent, while in the serum test, how does Triss escape the birds?
While they ponder that question, am I cutting out for you?
No, just no more than usual.
Okay, because everyone else is very choppy for me.
Can I ask a clue? like the first time she does it, or in the official test at the end? Because she does the serum more than once.
Let's see what you have, and then we'll.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Cam
She swims into a puddle.
and Nico.
I was just trying to write running, but didn't finish it because I was confused by the question.
Koho
I would say she jumps into water.
and RJ.
I know mine's not specific enough. I just put she jumps. I couldn't remember what into.
Yes, so I think we can accept Cam and Koho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fair.
Great. All right. So with that, then I have the score as 14-12. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I have.
All right, guys. The final question in round number 1 is in the category of Disney live action. What is the name of the group that Fozzie sings with at the casino in The Muppets? Why are there such great deals on our hotel rooms? I love this movie so much. I love this movie. 5,
Muppets
4,
Games and Nightmares.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are to Nico.
I just put the Electric Mayhems because I know that's Dr. Teeth's band.
Well, if you knew it was that, then that's not the right answer.
Fucking yikes. The Muppets.
And RJ
The Muppets.
and Cam
The Muppets.
and me. Cha cha cha. That is correct. So the Muppets is the correct answer. I have Ascendant 16-13.
16-13 is what you said, Tim?
Yeah, that's what I have. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, guys. Well, that means Ascendant is ahead 3 points going into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the oh so lovely wheel round. We are going to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they don't like what they spin the first time, they can choose to spin again, but they got to keep whatever they spin the second time. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless they go to multiple choice, then it devalues it to being worth 1. You can confer with your partner in this round, but guys, really, please look out. Stealing is available in this round. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
With that, the categories on the wheel today are as follows. They are Star Trek, Wizarding World, Fandom Oscars, Scores and Soundtracks, Star Wars, Middle-earth, Disney Animation, and Disney Live Action, as well as Spinners and Opponent's Choice. So, Ascendant, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Enter the Dragonzord?
Second, right, Cam?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go second. We'll go second. We'll let them go first.
Okay, so this is going to be the spin for Dragonzord. The spin is in. This wheel brought to you by Voodoo. Lands on Middle-earth.
Nico, we talked about this, especially when we said if it comes that close to opponent's choice. This is a pretty friendly wheel. I can tell you right now, I don't think we risk a respin. I say we take a shot.
I think Nico froze.
Okay, we're back. Nico's internet is fixed, and they have decided to keep Middle-earth as their round 2 category. So I will go ahead and give the Middle-earth questions over to Enter the Dragonzord. Guys, are you ready?
Yep.
In the Fellowship of the Ring, who notices that Frodo's sword is blue, indicating orcs are near before the final battle at Amon-Hen?
Nico, do you care if some of these I don't discuss with you?
Perfectly fine.
It's Sam, final answer.
That is incorrect. Ascendant, chance for a 2-point steal.
I would assume it's someone who probably has to know something about the blade. I would think either Boromir or Legolas.
Oh,
I trust. I trust you. I would say probably Legolas, since it's
Legolas, final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Aragorn.
I'm sorry about that, Nico. I misheard the question. That was my fault. I knew it was Aragorn. I looked at the wrong scene. I thought he said in the cave. I thought he said in Moria.
Okay, maybe we should discuss a little bit.
That was my fault.
All good.
Okay, next question is in the category. I'm sorry, it's still in Middle Earth. Jesus Christ. The next question in Middle Earth for Dragonzord. In an unexpected journey, Bilbo sneaks up on the mountain trolls after Keely and Feely say the trolls have stolen their what?
They were in charge of guarding the ponies. So
You're
that's
right.
what they stole. Yeah. It's the ponies. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. How many different characters has Benedict Cumberbatch played in the Middle Earth series?
Let's see here. There's obviously one of them. We know that one.
Well, it's because if you count Saruman and the Necromancer as one or two characters, because if you count them as two separate characters, it's three. If you count them as the same character, it should only be two. But I don't know how they're going to count him.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yeah.
All right, that is Dragonzord's first repeat. How many different characters has Benedict Cumberbatch played in the Middle Earth series?
You said he played Saruman? Or would that
Like
could
Sauron,
count it?
like when Sauron reveals himself as the Necromancer, like that's what I'm saying. Do they count it as two different characters, or is it one character?
If we were to give like two, if you're can we say 2 or 3 depending on like
No, we can't. They're not going to let us say 2 or 3. It's one answer.
5, 4.
Multiple choice, just in case.
All right, your options are A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, 4.
I kind of just want to go with my gut that they shouldn't count it as two different characters, because then I will challenge if that is the right answer. But my
Okay.
gut says 2.
all right, let's go 2.
2 final answer.
That is correct. And a tie game. All right. Dragonzord, your fourth question in Middle Earth. In The Return of the King, who is riding with the eagles that pick up Frodo and Sam from Mount Doom?
Ooh.
Was it Gandalf or was it someone else?
I really don't see it being anybody else, so I would think that's the best guess, and I don't think they'd be able to pull a different answer if that's not
Okay.
the answer. Because
shall we go
Cameron
with
looks like
Gandalf?
he just wrote. Yeah, let's do that.
Gandalf,
Great.
final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
And besides,
And-
Cameron wrote down Gandalf, so it's very easy to tell what he's writing.
And your final question in Middle Earth. What is Saruman's title in 1978's The Lord of the Rings?
Saruman's title.
This one might be all you.
It can only be one of two, but I haven't seen 78 in so long. I kind of want to see if both of them are there in the multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Saruman the White, B, Saruman the Gray, C, Saruman of Many Colors, or D, Saruman of Many Shades.
Any of that ring a bell?
I mean, it really, like, because he is Saruman the White, and I can't, that's what I'm trying to remember. It's not what I was thinking it was. Like I said, I think it's just safe to go with Saruman the White because that is his title.
Saruman the
If
White.
it's one of the other ones, I don't know.
I heard Saruman the White final answer. That is incorrect.
Yeah.
So we will go over to Ascendant for the
Ding.
1 point steal. And your options again are A, Saruman the White, B, Saruman the Gray, C, Saruman of Many Colors, or D, Saruman of Many Shades.
I think it's D.
That's what I was thinking too.
D, final answer.
That is also incorrect. He is Saruman of Many Colors.
Many colors? That's weird.
Many
Okay.
colors.
It is
Those
very
colors
weird.
are
He
white
looks
and
like
gray.
Joseph in the Technicolor
Okay.
Dream Coat in that movie. Okay.
Sick
Um,
reference, bro.
The references are off the chain.
So with that, Dragonzord has the lead 18 to 16. Is that what you have, Nick?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we will bring the wheel back up for Ascendant. They will get a chance to spin the wheel, and we'll see what happens.
Cool beans.
lands on opponent's choice.
Chill.
We made the right choice to not respin. Thank God.
All right, Dragonzord, the options for you are Star Trek, Wizarding World, Fandom Oscars, Scores and Soundtracks, Star Wars, Middle Earth, or I'm sorry, not Middle Earth, Disney Animation, and Disney Live Action.
What did we agree with to give them if they got opponent's choice?
Middle Earth.
Oh, yeah.
we said we'd go with that.
How'd that
But,
work out for you last time, though?
All right. You know,
I
we
would say
we got one of our strengths.
but they're known for studying other strengths that people put on the wheel. So I don't think putting Star Wars to them is a good idea.
But what else could we give them? They both know Disney pretty well in both.
Yeah.
frames.
I'm trying to think of something that we can just force them to multiple choice more times.
Wizarding World, I think, would be a good idea for them to not get a lot of points.
Unless they're all Crimes of Grindelwald question, I think they might be okay. But you know what? Honestly, there's not really anything. I'm sorry, I can't see a couple of them. Can I just hear them one more time? Sorry.
Star Trek, Wizarding World, Fandom Oscars, Scores and Soundtracks, Star Wars, Disney Animation, Disney Live Action.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I just needed to make sure. Yeah, I would still say either Disney Animation because they might get some classic ones that they have to go multiple choice on, or Wizarding World, like you said. So if
I feel like we go Wizarding World.
that's fine, I'm okay with that. I screwed up.
Twig
So
just died.
We lost to it.
All right, so Wizarding World is your choice?
Yes.
that's fine.
All right. We lost TWOHIG'S, so I will give the questions in Wizarding World when he comes back. He can jump in if he needs to.
Okay.
All right. So, Ascendant, are you ready for your questions?
Hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
Your first question in Wizarding World. Gemma Chan, who plays Minerva in Captain Marvel, appears as Madame Ya Zhao in a court scene in which Wizarding World film?
This went all over the place from where I thought it was going.
Yeah, I went a lot of directions.
So court scenes in Wizarding World.
The only court scene
I can only think of one.
I can also only think of one, but I would rather go multiple choice.
Okay.
Fine.
Multiple choice.
All right. Your options are A, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, B, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, C, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, or D, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
So the one that I thought was there, but I think it's not what we thought it was.
I think it might be Crimes of Grindelwald.
I was going to say the first Fantastic Beasts. I don't remember a crime. I remember when they take them in.
I rewatched the first
5,
Fantastic Beasts recently, and I don't
3,
remember.
2.
Repeat the question.
All right. Your question again. Gemma Chan, who plays Minerva in Captain Marvel, appears as Madame Ya Zhao in a court scene in which Wizarding World film? Your options again are A, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, B, Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, C, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, or D, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
See, my problem is I don't remember there being a court scene in Crimes of Grindelwald.
I recently rewatched Fantastic Beasts, and I don't remember a court scene.
Well, that's when they bring him in and he hears Dumbledore's voice and everything is in the first one. When he's in and they're like, "Please don't kill my creatures." That's in a courtroom. That's a court trial for him.
Go for it.
All right, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Final answer.
That was stressful, and that is correct. That is correct for 1 point.
When is Fandom Fights not stressful?
It's true.
Hey, Nick, you're back. You can ask the rest of the questions.
Dibs asking rest. Haha. Called dibs. Okay, Ascendant, your second question in the category of the Wizarding World. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, who checks to confirm that Harry has died after his confrontation with Voldemort in the woods?
Narcissa Malfoy.
Final answer.
Correct for 2 points.
And the lead.
Your third question. What class does Professor Sprout teach at Hogwarts?
Herbology. Final answer.
Correct for another 2 points.
It's the worst part of the Lego Harry Potter games.
True. That's very true. Your next question, your fourth question. How many films in the franchise has the character of Voldemort appeared in any form?
So all of them except for Prisoner and then not the pit has beasts.
So
seven.
7. Final answer.
It's correct for another 2 points. And your final question. What type of animal does Moody turn Draco into in the Goblet of Fire?
Technically, it's a ferret. Final answer.
Correct for another 2 points.
Mr. Moody, is that a student? Well, technically, it's a ferret.
All right. So with that, Ascendant gets their total up to 25. Dragonzord is trailing with 18. Is that what you have, Nicholas?
Yep.
All right. We move on to round number 3. Here's how it's going to work. It's the betting round. We are going to say a category. The team is then going to have to decide who is going to bet. They can choose between 0, 1, and 2 points. Whoever takes the first question, the other player has to take the second one. It'll reset for questions 3 and 4. And the teams can work together on question 5. So any questions about how round 3 works?
No.
We've got
all
2 repeats left, right?
Yes, you each have both teams have 2 repeats left. Okay. The first answer and choose from is scores and soundtracks.
Honestly, I'm going to go with whatever you say because I screwed up again. So whatever you.
Oh, look, I'm going to be honest. I forgot the secret code. It's been
if you want to do it, you can do it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
Okay, first off, raise that spirit. I see you being down on yourself. Come on, man. The game's not over yet. I'll take this one, and I'll play it safe.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, RJ, breathe. I did your job for you, Nico.
All right. Yikes. Okay. So it looks like Koho and Nico are taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Koho, how many points?
2.
And Nico.
I'm going 1.
Okay. The question in scores and soundtracks for Koho and Nico is as follows. What was the last Pixar film that Randy Newman composed the score for?
Randy Newman.
Shh.
Sorry.
You cut out there for a second, like me. You
did.
You pulled a Tim.
I did. Only it was like a long, extended 10.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nico.
Toy Story 4.
And Koho.
Toy Story 4.
Both are correct.
I can't let you.
Ascendant brings their total up to 27 to 19 with Dragonzord as we get into the next category, which is what, Nick?
James Bond.
Yeah, buddy.
I have not gotten to that part of studying for that.
I mean, I don't really have a choice, Nico, to be honest.
I realized that. That.
I'm waiting for me to somehow know this because it's from the one James Bond movie I've seen.
All right, so we'll get bets starting with Cam.
Yeah, that's going to be a big fan 0 from you, boy.
And RJ.
But 2.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
All right, your question. Which Bond film sees Bond go up against a villain named Franz Sanchez, a powerful drug lord in Latin America?
Koho seemingly eating his whiteboard.
Nope.
Now he is not.
Nope.
I have heard recently that he goes through many a whiteboard. Perhaps that is why.
This is true.
It's possible. 5, 4, 3.
Dragonzord very good at not eating their whiteboards.
Hands down. Cam, we will start with you for stats.
I didn't get to finish writing my answer, but I wrote James Bond is a disrespectful misogynist who should, and I was going to keep going.
The macaw would probably agree with the beginning of that answer. RJ.
I guess Quantum of Solace.
The answer is License to Kill. License to Kill. So Dragonzord loses 2 points on that one, brings their total down to 17 to Ascendant's 27. I believe we keep going, correct?
Yeah. 12 points swing.
12 points swing. Okay, just making sure. Okay, guys, the next category is Rocky.
I'll take this one and
either one of us could take
Okay,
this.
no problem.
You take it.
Are you sure?
Bro, I did not know that Ludmila Drago was a swimmer.
You're right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sorry, what's the score again?
It's 27-17.
Bet 0. Don't be stupid. Bet 0. I know you know it. Bet 0.
We're 3 away.
It could be the one question he knows. All right, Nico. Nico, we'll start with you.
Going 2.
And Koho.
0.
I was
right.
definitely expecting to see a 2 on that board.
The question is, who is the current heavyweight champ at the start of Rocky Balboa?
Got a license to kill.
That was nice.
I wanted to say that.
That's fair.
Didn't want to give the answer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
A lot of crosstalk. Nick. Yeah, a lot of crosstalk. That might be okay in a Koho hosted match, but in a Knights of Ren hosted match, we are not happy with the crosstalk.
Anti-fun. Understood.
4, yes. 3.
Mute.
Anti-cocky. 1. Pens down, actually. For stats, we'll start with Koho.
Mason the Line Dixon.
And Nico.
Mason Dixon.
We can accept that.
I mean, it's his nickname. It's not part of his actual name. So
That's why we're accepting it.
Okay. And now it's a 10-point game, or what is? No, it's an 8-point.
It is
8-point game and a 10-point swing.
8-point swing.
Yeah, 8-point game. Yeah. So we keep going. Okay. And next category.
Next category is Marvel. Non-MCU Marvel.
hey, man, raise those spirits. I realize there's mathematically no way if they keep betting 0, but still, just let's finish on a high note.
All right. We will start with RJ.
I haven't written down yet, but okay.
I'll bet 2.
Cam.
Yeah, 0.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
Your question: how many Marvel films have been directed by Mark Steven Johnson?
A guy with 3 names. That's interesting.
Steven Johnson. Yeah.
Mark.
3 names, but I mean, most people have 3 names.
No, I know, but going by all 3. I don't make you say Tim Mark Brzakala.
Do you think his father's name is John, and that's why his last name is Johnson, son of John?
Isn't it Phil, son of Cole? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Mark Steven, son of
1.
John.
Pens down. Cam, we'll start with you.
I wrote 2.
And RJ.
I also wrote 2.
And your winner, Ascendant, with a final score of, what is it even? I don't know. They bet 0, so they have 27 points. They are the winners. Yeah. Nick, what'd you think of the match?
It's a good match. Real good match. All 4 players clearly very good at this. One of these teams was more on their A game today, and that's just how the cards fell, and Ascendant moves on.
Yeah, I mean, giving Wizarding World looked like it was going to pay off there on the first question. There was a lot of indecisiveness on the side of Ascendant, but then they were able. The rest of the questions they knew it was Wizarding World questions. They were able to take, and that when you go like that, it's hard to come back from that. But yeah, I think overall everybody played well. Everybody played well in round 3. Got questions right in round 3. It was just the score, the deficit at that point. Just there's no way to come back from it. So with that, we will start with our unfortunate second place finishers, Nico and RJ. Guys, you didn't quite get the win today. How are we feeling about the match?
I'm feeling surprisingly okay. There's some things that happened behind the scenes that RJ has asked me not to talk about, and I will respect his wishes to do so. I will and he's holding his head. He's holding himself hard for this one. So maybe a break will be a good thing for us, because I'm assuming this was probably our last match as a team for the season.
Yes.
Okay. In which case, we're gonna take the couple months we have to recover, find our footing again, find our bearings, study up on the new categories and some of the categories that are still around that tripped us up today, and we're gonna come back stronger. There have been teams in the past that struggled early on, but they found their way back, and especially with that free for all coming up, it changes the game. It opens the door back up for us to. We could get a title shot on this losing record that we currently have. Anything is possible. So
Absolutely.
RJ, I see you're upset. I know there's a lot more than this match going on in your head right now, and I just want you to say that you are loved, you are cared for, you are respected by so many people in this community, and this is you both of us will come back stronger from this. Don't hold your head down.
Yeah, I think me and Nick and I'll speak for Nick as well. I think we can confidently say Enter the Dragonzord is a good team, is a great team. You've just gone up against two also very good teams. And that's kind of the look of the draw sometimes. It's like when you get matches set up and you're put up against the seedings work out that you're put up against, another really good team that you don't know how it's going to go. It very easily could have gone the complete opposite way, but these things happen, and I'm personally excited to see you guys come back. This team going away would upset me, so I hope you guys come back next season because I'm making you this promise.
I will stick with this man to my left until he decides to hang it up.
Absolutely. All right, RJ, is there anything you wanted to add, or should we move on? All right. Well, guys, like I said, I think you guys played really well today. It just didn't work out, but we will see you guys next season. With that, we will move over to Koho and Cam. Guys, you guys played a good match. You got opponent's choice. You worked your way through Wizarding World. Once again, the things that Koho claims to be bad at, he's clearly studying. So how are you guys feeling about your win?
First things first, hats off to Dragonzord. I know at the beginning we were joking about like not taking this match seriously. We were studying right before this. We were taking this match very seriously because we've seen what can happen in early rounds of tournaments before, and it often can go not the way you think it will.
Right.
Mano, you guys played a great game. Unfortunately, the questions weren't in your wheelhouse. As for the Koho claims of things we don't know, at the beginning of that round, you heard the phrase "hold on tight, spider monkey," which is what we say when, hey, it's a thing one of us likes, it's a thing the other one doesn't like, and one of us is going to carry the other. And when Koho said that, he meant I'm going to carry him, and then he was the one who pulled the fantastic piece.
This happened to be a round that I knew really well, so I was like, all right, we're good. But no, they played great. When we got opponent's choice, I was like, again, this is the second or maybe even third time this season that we've hit opponent's choice.
Yeah, we can't avoid it.
We can't avoid it. But I do have to say I like when we get opponent's choice and then they give us something that's like Koho doesn't know this. And then it's like we're able to work our way through it, or at least do better. I like the feeling like last time I got opponent's choice before this, and I got Middle Earth and I went 9 for 10. So like that stuff like that makes me feel really good. Just that the studying's paying off. But I'm excited for who comes next, and I'm excited for whoever they play next because they're a scary team at 0-2.
Next, you have big guns.
Fuck. I don't want to play them.
That's another Kingsman team, Tim.
I'm aware of that.
I'm pretty sure what you're doing is a violation of the Geneva Conventions, Tim.
I don't
want to play Nick and Albert. They're really good. They're a really good team. Albert is fantastic. I've said this from the beginning. He's a great player. And Nick put in a lot of effort in that last match. And that's what worries me. They're a team that can clearly keep getting better, and they're already really good. And that's what worries me. But we're gonna play a fun game no matter what happens. I like those two guys a lot. If they take us out, we'll have lost to two guys we like.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, we will see you guys in round number 2 of the tournament. Nick, any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very interesting round 2 matchup. And I think the next time we see Dragonzord would also be an interesting matchup because any other 0-2 team that they play should be very scared.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, so guys, with that is the end of this episode of Fandom Fights. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back. I don't remember where this is on the schedule, so we'll either be back tomorrow or next week. Who knows? But we're around. Watch the matches. Enjoy the tournament, and we'll see you very soon for Dragonzord, for Ascendant, for Nick, for myself. Peace out. Bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.